Neat Games! Hello world, Neat Games here, and I'm back with my 12th devlog. So this week I decided to do another game jam. Even though like 2 weeks ago was Game Maker Toolkit's jam, for some reason Brackeys hosted his 2022 game jam. And I always like joining these big ones because more people see and play my games, which is awesome. And I like checking out everyone else's games. And this week was super busy and super rainy. I knew I wouldn't have much time to work on a game, so I decided to keep it simple. And the theme was Rewind, which is actually a really hard theme, in my opinion. And I was thinking of trying to do something cool where, you can code something to record the positions and then you can rewind like explosions or physics items in reverse, but that seemed quite daunting, and I watched a couple of tutorials when this theme was announced and I thought, yeah, that will take too much time and might be a bad game because I've never done it. So I decided to do the most simple of games, an endless side-scroller shooter. And if you watched my previous devlog, you heard that was maybe my backup plan because I kind of want to do a game or a final boss in my current 2D platforming game. If you didn't know, I'm working on this 2D platforming game starring this cool little cat. And for the final boss, I want the cat to get the nanobots, and it gives him powers like flying and shooting. So doing this endless scroller is actually good practice for my final boss fight in my current game. And the first thing you need on an endless scrolling game is your endless scrolling background. So here's my scene, and the first layer, once it reaches the end, it goes back. So it is literally an endless scrolling background. So there's two different backgrounds, and then the next one goes over. So it's a cool effect. I'm gonna die. Boom, boom, boom. And I made these waves. You can see here's a wave spawn point, and here all the waves come out, and you can change the times they come out. So I got that working nice and quick. And as I mentioned earlier, I knew this week would be super busy, so I didn't have much time in Unity, but I was able to find a few hours a day at work to work on a lot of pixel art. So I had fun, like drawing. This is the character's portrait. Originally, he looked like this, and then I thought I'd practice some dithering technique, because I've actually never done it. And the backgrounds are just different layers, and I just put them into Unity, one layer at a time. And I made, I just did the damage real simply. I just used the erase tool and took off part of the buildings. Like if I push E, and then I would draw in these little beams and stuff. So that's how I did those layers. Let's not save that, no. And then the little ship, just a simple character controller. It was my first time using, like doing a little bit of a ship animation, which was fun to do. Has a down fly and an upward fly. And yeah, it was a fun little side scroller. It's only 4 levels. And I hope people play it all the way through since it's nice and short. And I just finished making my game page. I filmed one playthrough on OBS and then cut out some scenes, and I laid out some special scenes. I just laid them out in Unity and then recorded with OBS. So yeah, hopefully people are attracted by my game page to play. And now we'll check out my game. Full screen, please. Here's the animated menu, and by mistake I got the buildings changing to the beat, which is cool. And here's the start button with some dithering. I have to stop this from ever happening. I will travel back and stop them from ever coming. My final mission is rewind. Rewind time. Okay, this is the shooting enemy. Got a score system. But it's okay, the level's almost over. And here's the black hole. So this will make me go back in time. That was a VHS rewinding sound in slow motion. Wow, it worked. I've rewound time 1 year. The buildings have less damage. I need to rewind 2 more years. That character's look was inspired by this anime I watched called Macross way back in the day. And yeah, I made all this pixel art during the jam time at work. Oh, this one's the best power-up. Double shots. There's double shots, there's boost, and there's a shield. There's a shield. If I get hit, I lose my double shot unless I have a shield. Like right there, I got hit, but the shield... And here's the boost, I go fast. Only for like 5 seconds, which ended up making me hit a laser. Cool. Can I get him? Get the points. I hope people play the whole level like I said, and I hope they post their high score. It's always fun to see who gets the best score. Okay, now we're on to the final level. The 4th year. So now the buildings aren't damaged. And I wanted the player to get these in the beginning, so if they've never gotten it, at least they can experience it. And they can beat this level a little easier, because the boss is at the end. So let's see if I can keep my double shot till the end. Look out for the bullets. Look out for the bullets. Oh, I got hit once. And... Get her. Don't get hit by her things. Ooh. Okay, she's got 2 phases. This up and down patrol phase. And then the armor will break off. At 50%, there it is. That scream was a rewind sound, slow down again. Whoa, almost hit there. Let's keep our double shots if we can. Whoa, okay. And then, yep, this phase, I just did a animation. This is all just an animation that loops. Got her. The final scream of the boss. And I must destroy the black hole by going into it. Final score. I did it. The evasion will never happen now. So this is the end. Please subscribe to my YouTube. Goodbye. Final score. Thanks for playing. And hopefully this devlog will be below. And there's the plane getting slowly sucked into the black hole. And if you want to do particles like this, I've said it before, but you just put them in reverse. And you got the cool sucking particles. So yeah, that's my game. And everyone, thanks for watching as usual. If you're in the jam too, I hope you had fun and I hope you learned some things. If you comment on my game, I always try and play your game, and I'm gonna play a bunch of games this week because I'm actually on summer vacation now. The teaching semester has ended. That's one of the reasons I was so busy last week. It was the final week of the semester, so we had to grade tests and turn in a bunch of paperwork and stuff. So yeah, it'll be fun to check out everyone's games. And please subscribe. I'm having fun growing my YouTube. And I'll be back with another devlog about my platforming cat. Alrighty, you guys have a good one, and I hope you had a good game jam. And see you in the neat games.